Hi, this is Chris Jameson with SF Lending. Welcome to Hard Money 302, Your Network is Your Net Worth, where we're going to go through offline and online strategies to grow your network to get access to more deals. First, offline strategies. Number one, attend RIA events. I can't say this enough. Get out there physically, go talk to people, all right? Attend RIA events because you're going to be able to get access to local groups where they have specialized knowledge. You're going to talk to investors that have experience where you're looking to invest. You're going to talk to wholesalers, realtors, title companies, insurance agencies, contractors, everything, every kind of mix of every trade in the business. You're going to be able to go physically see and talk to and start developing relationships. This is a relationship business. So if you're not out there constantly networking and growing and developing and building your reputation, you're really missing out on a lot of opportunity and a lot of potential deals out there in the marketplace. So you've got three main group types, right? You've got the local groups. Local groups are going to have specialized knowledge, like I said before, in your specific industry, in your market where you are. They're sometimes brick and mortar. They're at a physical location. So they've invested in resources to be able to have something in operation that it is there physically. They're going to have membership costs. So keep in mind, when you are going to these kinds of events and there are membership costs involved, you want to make sure that you understand what the membership costs are. And if you are going to join something, make sure that you still have enough capital left over so that you can actually do a deal after joining the group, right? The local groups that have been around, that have brick and mortar, have been around for a while, and I feel that they're going to be able to help you the best because of that special localized knowledge in the specific area that you're in. Also, there's mastermind groups. So network with people, get out, talk to people, get engaged, start asking around. There's meetup groups where you can go, and there's mastermind groups where you can go and just get the lay of the land, get information, talk to people, network with people, just start growing your book of business. There's also national groups. Now, national groups are going to come in, come out. They may have more generic resources, but they have a much more scalable model, right? Because they've got to standardize everything that they teach and what they do across multiple markets all over the United States. There's definitely advantages with those kind of groups as well. Lastly, there's online groups. Like I said, Meetup and Facebook. Everyone's on Facebook. So get out there, look for groups, and I'll go through that here in a little bit, but there's a ton of stuff that you can do online to be able to build your network, socialize, interact, ask questions. But one thing, make sure if you are asking for advice on Facebook that you understand the context and the experience of the people that it's coming from, right? Because you can get great advice and you can get bad advice. Also, make sure to consult with an attorney if you're making any big type decisions out there on social media. Yeah. Also, consult with an attorney if you're getting some advice or conflicting advice to make sure that you cover your own butt. Here's a quick list of all of the education and mentor groups as well as Facebook groups that I put together looking in the Dallas and San Antonio market, because that's where I personally invest and that's where we spend the most efforts in our lending business. So there's groups like the Dallas, San Antonio, Houston REI meetup. That's Propelio. Obviously, get out there. They're killing it. They've got hundreds of people going to every single event. It's the most people I've seen on a monthly basis, on a reoccurring basis, go to events in any events that I've ever been to in Dallas in 10 years. Also, there's Lifestyles Unlimited. They're kind of more of a brick and mortar, and they've got more of a secluded membership type base. So go check them out. See if they can benefit you. I'm a member of them myself. I've been a member for them for a long time, and it helped me start my investing career, about 7-8 years ago here in Texas. Then we've got groups like Fortune Builder and Rich Dad that's been around for a while, and they travel the United States going around. So if you can attend at least like a 3-day workshop, go for the experience and get educated on what they can offer. At the end of the day, you need to figure out what works best for you and your investment strategy. So if you have the money to join a membership group that costs money, like several of these up here, make sure you still have enough capital to do the deal, right? These groups shouldn't be in the business of selling memberships. They should be in the business of helping you get deals. Additionally, I spent like 15 minutes getting a list of Facebook groups together. So all I did is I went to Facebook and I searched DFW real estate investing, San Antonio real estate investing, enter your market real estate investing, insert your market wholesale, whatever kind of keywords that you want to use. I spent 15 minutes, joined all of these groups, and got deals and things coming up on the message boards instantly. In 2017, my investment companies, not my lending company, but the investment companies where we buy, we made over $300,000 buying houses on Facebook. $300,000 buying houses from individual wholesalers on Facebook. It can be a tremendous resource for you. A caveat, make sure you understand the groups that you're in, their intention, and the types of deals that come out, right? There's gonna be some individual wholesalers that can put out great stuff because they don't have access to the buyer's list, and they don't know where to go to sell the properties. So where do they go? They go to Facebook. Everyone's on Facebook. So all they do is they put the details up and they send it out, and once in a while you can get a good deal that's underpriced because the individual guy doesn't know what he's doing. Conversely, you've got the bigger guys that maybe go on there and post, and their intention is more of a teaser deal to get you in the door to sit down and have a conversation one-on-one to try to get you on the buyer's list. And sometimes that can be great for you. Sometimes that can be not what you're looking for. At the end of the day, you need to determine what works for you and your investment strategy. Lastly, just talk to people, get out there, interact, call people, see people in person. I prefer in-person approach by going to events. You can go and talk to investors, right? Investors and find mentors. Go out there, ask them questions. There's no other place where you're going to be able to go and ask investors questions about things in certain markets. For example, some areas here in Dallas, right? In the late 70s, they are sections of the city that were underdeveloped, and the city cut building codes so that builders could come in and build things on the cheap using 2x3s and really cheap construction products, right? And they developed whole neighborhoods because they wanted to attract people in and get tax revenue up. So there's no other place you're going to go than go out and ask these questions, interact with these people, and determine, hey, this area of the neighborhood was built in the 70s, while across the street they were built to a higher standard. They lowered the standards across the street and built the houses with 2x3s and spaced out piers and whatnot, and the quality of that house is completely different. Or another example, the city of Dallas, right? Sending out 60,000 notices to landlords where they're going to have to sign up and enroll in inspections like Section 8. That's something that may affect your buying criteria, right? Because now you've got more headache and hassle buying deals in Dallas, the city of Dallas, when you didn't have that before. So you got to take these things in consideration. There's no other place that you're going to be able to go and learn that kind of information except for talking to investors that are experienced, have been doing it, and have done it for a long period of time. Also, talk to lenders. Lenders are very experienced. Most of their loan specialists or loan representatives are active investors in the business themselves, in the industry. Most of their loan specialists or loan representatives are active investors in the marketplace, looking for deals, interacting, talking with wholesalers, with realtors, with deal sources. So leverage their knowledge and experience, talk with them, right? At the end of the day, the hard money lender or the lender is going to have their money in the deal with you. So they're going to have a little bit more incentive to make sure that your best interests are taken care of, because they're not going to get their money back until you sell the property or refinance, as opposed to a wholesaler or any other tradesperson or a realtor or a contractor, right? They get paid when the job is done, when they sell you the house, and they go on to the next deal. A lender is going to be with you through the whole process, making sure that that deal gets taken care of so that you can get out of the deal, make money, come back and borrow again. Talk with wholesalers, talk with title companies, talk with contractors, realtors, insurance agents. Talk to anybody and everybody. Just get out there, talk to people, and build your book of business. Build your network, because your network is your net worth. That concludes Hard Money 302. This is Chris Jameson, SF Lending, your hard money lender for life.